Hello, Jane Rodriguez here. I'm going to keep this as concise as possible. I have a tendency to kind of add excessive detailing. If you want further details, I go a lot more into the situation on my video before this. It was a live video on early Sunday morning. I don't remember the date offhand. I think it's the 22nd, 23rd, or something like that, March 2019. All right, so I'm going X as it is, keep it brief, and then the details. I don't know why I'm repeating that. Okay, so I was attacked. I was attacked by somebody I know, somebody close to me that goes to my parents' church. They started going to Antioch Baptist Church in Antioch, Illinois, which is in northern Illinois, located like right on the Illinois-Wisconsin border. And the congregation's only got about on any given Sunday, it's like 10 or 15 people, like, period, that show up. And my mom and dad make up, you know, a sizable percentage. So, anyway, um, well, so my family's been taking my daughter since she was a baby. Uh, she's 12 now. So, and I've been going off and on too, but I really liked her going to Sunday school. My mom has always prefaced um, salvation with obedience. And every time like last week, we were talking about salvation. And actually, we're listening to Charles Lawson. The sermon was called Wolves in Church. Something like, wolves are hidden wolves in the church or something. And I'm like, oh, yeah. I was talking about repentance. And she said, well, really, it's about obedience. Like, going to church and like she says that all the time, every time we talk about Christianity, which is a lot less these days, because it's a criticism of me. It's putting me down because I don't go to that church, but I used to. But anyway, I was, and he, while he was attacking me, he told me he was going to kill me, and he did a lot of horrible things, and I had to go to the hospital. And I was injured really badly. I had an injury that my doctor said, like, he has been practicing medicine for more than 30 years. He said it's the worst one he's seen, that particular injury. So I told my pastor all about it, and he said he was going to call me back in 2 weeks. He never called me back and said he would talk to people who, a person was abusing me. They would He would counsel, he would help him, in other words. And he totally ignored me. Totally. I saw him once at a 4th of July picnic, the pastor, and he was really weird acting, to say the least. Anyway, I called him on Wednesday, like an hour before church service, because I was scared about a particular something, relating to the person who hurt me that goes to that church. And I only called him originally because I didn't know what to do. I was scared, and I was totally traumatized, like very, very traumatized, and I didn't know where to go. I was all alone, absolutely no family. My mom, not supportive at all, just totally gone. Didn't believe me, said she didn't believe me half the time, and said it was my fault half the time, most of the time, and just gone. So I called the pastor again, and this is what he said. He says, I don't have time to talk to you. And I said, can you call me tomorrow? And he's like, why? So you can make more accusations? And I said, what exactly am I accusing him of? No answer. And then he would talk to me about how the person who attacked me, and my ex-boyfriend, who also yeah, he said, well, they have a different side of the story. my people who did that. So anyway, I didn't lie about that at all, and in fact, the nature of my injuries is such that you can only get that injury by being tackled and hurt the way that I was. I believe he is covering it up to the detriment of a single mother with two children, so he can retain that hasn't grown in the 12 years I've. Probably because he is disobedient and uh, shouldn't be preaching. So while he does this kind of thing, it's kind of pretty much messed up. But anyway, this is all I have to say about it for now. The church is called Antioch Baptist Church, and the pastor is Ken Foster. He rides a bus. He drives a bus. I'm sorry, because right. So that's all I gotta say. I wanted to report it because I felt it necessary to. Uh, Thank you.